Later, we, Group 3, would like to propose the SM Investment Corporation discussing the stocks in SMIC with the members of Bangkito, Bob, Borromeo, Guaro, and Heredero. I'll start with SMIC stock information, holding firms, subsector, and subsector in which SMIC is categorized. As of December 14, 2022, its last trading price was 928 pesos. Wherein they have a 243,360 volume, which reflects the number of shares this corporation possessed throughout the day, and a value of 226,730,425 is obtained by multiplying the volume by the stock price, which represent the company's entire daily trading volume in Philippine peso. Additionally, the company's PE ratio, also known as the price-to-earnings ratio, is 29.04. This ratio of the company is evaluated concerning the PE of peer companies. Which firm has a higher or lower valuation is shown by the comparison. SM52 with low and high are 720 pesos and 999 pesos respectively, whereas the company's low and high are the highest and lowest losses of the securities throughout the year, as shown in data given by the PSP. Also, you can see that the company's market capitalization or market cap is equivalent to 1 trillion pesos, which indicates that SM is worth this much. Moreover, you may view the company's EPS, which displays the profitability of the company on a per-share basis. While the SM reported dividends are available on PSE Edge, they accumulated a cash dividend per share of 6.25 pesos, which is a 47% increase from 4.25 pesos per share the year before.
SM Investment Corporation is a leading Philippine corporation with investment in market-leading businesses such as retail, banking, and real estate. It also invests in ventures that can capitalize on the emerging Philippine economic's high growth opportunities. It seeks market leaders or those with the potential to become market leaders in their chosen sectors, which provides synergies as well as attractive returns and cash flows. Moving on to the technical analysis, this slide shows a chart of the historical stock price changes for SM Investment Corporation. It shows that there are more buyers than sellers and that the stock increases in the green candlestick with the stock decreases in the red candlestick. The chart also demonstrates that there is a downtrend, which is the decline in price when many people are selling stocks, and an uptrend, which is higher than earlier trends and indicates that more people are buying than selling. This chart, dated December 14, 2022, shows that selling stock is high. So in order to make a better investment decision, we should understand how stock moves in order to determine whether selling or buying is high. However, selling is more prominent in this graph. As a result, prices fall over time. However, it is strongly advised to buy in an uptrend pattern because we gain more profit than in a downtrend because it is still impossible to profit here. Moving forward to economic analysis, let's discuss macroeconomic factors that may affect SM. First, a young workforce with rising incomes. This factor affects the company because if an employee receives salaries, they have purchasing power over the product and services of SM, which the revenue of the company will increase. Second, inflation and interest rate environment. Profits can rise when there is inflation because rising costs can result from inflationary pressures. If businesses are able to charge their customers more for goods and services, profits will increase, which will encourage investment, as well as healthy fiscal and monetary system. Expansionary policies increase the amount of money available, which in turn promotes higher consumption and faster economic expansion. Companies increase production as a result of having more money at their disposal, which raises demand for all production factors, including human capital. On the other hand, because lower interest rates lower the cost of borrowing for consumers to purchase expensive items, monetary policy can prevent a downturn. Also, monetary policy can also lower the cost of investment for businesses. Next, opportunities. This affects the growth of SM Investment Corporation because infrastructure development reduces the production costs and boosts investment returns. By saving time, enhancing dependability, and delivering higher quality services, it boosts business efficiency. Additionally, it frequently promotes innovation, assists in standing out in the market, and fends off rivals. Also, growth can also improve the company's reputation, which gives more options for suppliers and boosts stability and revenue. Lastly, external inflows and ICT exports. A country's domestic economic activity increases with its export volume because exports increase production, employment, and revenue. Next is the company's competitive dynamics relative to the industry. SM Investment Corporation is a holding company with subsidiaries in banking, retail, tourism, shopping mall, and real estate development. Residential, commercial, hotel, and convention centers as well as leisure and resort properties are developed, operated, and maintained by the company. SM operates in the retail industry through a network of retail stores that sell clothing, food, and other items. It also offers financing and leasing, banking, investing banking, and other financial services. The company's brands include SM Stores, SM Markets, SM Residences, SM Commercial Properties, and SM Hotels. And these are the percentages of SM Investment Corporation's core investment and equity investment that are still being expanded across China and the Philippines. Therefore, it shows that SM has a growing investment portfolio and strategic expansion of its core businesses, which is boosting the company's higher growth within the country. Lastly, the operational assumptions of the company. According to the data gathered, the top concerns of SM are safety and cleanliness. Therefore, SM continues to serve customers through its hypermarkets and supermarkets, Watsons, banks, and a few restaurants that offer delivery and takeout despite the COVID-19 outbreak. In these trying times, SM employees continue to work behind the scenes as well as through its skeletal force of security guards, janitors, cashiers, and engineers. Additionally, SM maintains a focus on its clients and widens its geographic reach to engage them wherever and whenever they choose to use their products and services. They also adopt e-commerce to better serve their customers and continue to make money because one of their priorities is ensuring that they are safe. Because of this, SM Investment Corporation will be profitable and able to pay its workers. In addition, it denotes the arrival of new investors. To meet consumer demand, SM Investment Company will develop and expand its business in the nation.
To continue, I will discuss our team's rating for SM stocks. Either buy, hold, or sell. From November 26, 2022, the market price of SM is 910 per share, and we observe that there is constant growth in their stock prices. As of December 14, 2022, their market price increased to 928 per share. It is expected that their market price will continue to increase, especially during the holiday season. In this case, based on the performance of SM Investment Corporation in the stock market, our team gives a rating for it, which is buy. That means a recommendation for buying a specific stock, which implies that there is an expectation that the price of a stock will rise in the short to mid-term period. Furthermore, since SM is a company with stable growth rates in dividends per share, we use the constant growth model (CGM) or the Gordon Growth Model (GGM) to determine the projected price of their stocks. GGM is used to determine the intrinsic value of a stock based on the future series of dividends that grow at a constant rate. The formula for the Gordon Growth Model is dividends per share next period divided by required rate of return minus dividend growth rate. Now, let us substitute the amounts in the Gordon Growth Model. The value of dividends per share next period is estimated to be 9.25 because based on their records, the past dividends per share of SM is increasing by 1 or 2 annually, and this year they are around 6.25 to 7 pesos per share dividends. Since we are using this model, GGM or the Gordon Growth Model, we are going to assume that SM Investments Corporation exists forever and pays dividends per share that increase at a constant rate. 6% is a realistic estimate of expected dividend growth and 7% discount rate as the required rate of return. The required rate of return is intended to provide the investor with a minimum rate of return based on the stock's beta. The required rate of return must exceed the growth rate, and 7% is sufficient to fulfill that function in this given. Hence, after using the Gordon Growth Model, 925 is the projected rise of their stocks. As for the Gordon Growth Model, SM stocks outperform the market. This above a neutral or a hold rating and below a strong buy rating. This target price of 925 represents the minimum value of the stock wherein it is fairly valued in relation to its predicted and past earnings.
Furthermore, I will present to you the investment risk of SM Investments Corporation. Investing has risks. You will never know if investing your money will result in the intended profits or unexpected losses. There is always an investment-related uncertainty that has the potential to have a negative influence on your financial well-being. So here in SM Investments Corporation, we have identified their investment risk and their approach to certain investment risks. First, the financial risk. SM Investment Corporation is exposed to financial risk. There is a possibility of losing money in the investment. But for the assurance and knowledge of investors, the corporation addresses the risk and is in control of financial risk with the actions of regular monitoring of interest rates, forex rates, and financial ratios. The corporation has plans on how to manage and contrast the financial risks. Second, the operational risks. The corporation is also exposed to operational risks. There are chances and uncertainties a company faces in the course of conducting its daily business activities, procedures, and systems. So in control, SM Investment Corporation's business unit heads are responsible for managing operational risk by implementing internal controls within their respective units. The Risk Management Committee is regularly updated on the company's risk management systems as well as on the improvement plans of SM Investments Corporation, while the Executive Committee provides oversight on the assessments of the impact of the risks of the strategic and long-term goals of the company. Moving on to the next slide, the operational risks concerns the safety and security and the property damage and business disruption. In the daily operations, there are incidents that need to be responded to. To address the risk, for risk management and control, the corporation will hold an annual audit of the SM Group safety and security team, and they will ensure proper maintenance of facilities. Subsequently, to go against the risks, there will be an efficient SMS blast technology implemented for easy communication in case of an emergency. With the pandemic, the usage of the tool was maximized, as this is being used to disseminate information and provide instructions to all employees. SM Investments Corporation also ensures proper maintenance of facilities to minimize the impact of physical security risks which may affect its operations. On the other hand, the property damage and business disruption is also under the operational risk. In daily operations, this cannot be completely halted and ignored. It might occur under certain circumstances. To cater the risks, SM Investments Corporation holds an annual review of the Business Continuity Program and Business Impact Assessment. They continuously improve their business continuity management system through the implementation of regular data backup procedures and maintenance of a disaster recovery site to ensure the availability of critical resources and information assets anytime. On the latter part, the SM Investments Corporation is also exposed to technological risks. As technology advances, the company's risks include technological risk, and to mitigate the risk, there will be provision of continuous training to personnel, the performance of regular audits, and the establishment and implementation of policies for strong information technology or IT governance, and continued partnership with the company's various stakeholders. Moreover, technological risks are also addressed via continuous risk assessments wherein potential threats to assets, vulnerabilities, and likelihood of occurrence are evaluated and possible impacts are estimated in the area of network, operation systems, application and databases in the production, and specifically, system vulnerability assessments will be regularly conducted to proactively detect and address threats. And then further investments risk of SM Investments Corporation will be discussed by Mr. Bo.
Thank you, Ms. Erica. Next is the environmental risk. In order to preserve the environment, the SM Investment Corporation uses effective and efficient resources usage techniques in all aspects of its everyday business. In addition to recycling waste, the business also uses sustainable energy sources and water efficiency. As a part of its sustainable activities, SM Corporation also backs a number of initiatives through the SM Foundation. This company also has equal chances for people with special needs, senior citizens, women, and endangered people, which are the goals that the organization is dedicated to advancing. Next is the regulator or compliances in to maintain its mandatory and consistent compliance. SM Corporation regularly educates employees about the Code of Ethics, the Data Privacy Act of 2012, and other external regulation and creates e-learning resources on a range of subjects for simple staff training progress tracking. The business may continue to support the employees' online training demands even during the pandemic. Data privacy compliance is continuously monitored, particularly for firms and apps used for contact tracing. For new system procedures and initiatives involving personal data, a Privacy Impact Assessment or PIA is created. A DPA agreement provides sufficient coverage for the sharing of personal information with external parties and the outsourcing of any service. Lastly is the anti-money laundering or counter-terrorism financing. Since December 1, 2021, AMLC has become a designated non-financial business and profession, or DNFBP. Earlier this year, on March 31, 2022, a certificate of registration, or COR, was given out to ensure comprehension of implementing laws and regulation of the Act for its efficient execution. All board members and key officers participate in seminar or training on an Anti-Money Laundering Act or MLLA offered by any accredited MLC service provider. On March 14, 2022, the board created and authorized a risk-based money laundering and terrorism finance prevention program or MTPP, outlining the steps for putting the case provision of MILA into practice.
So, after going through all the pertinent information concerning the SM Investment Corporation or SMIC, we conclude that the investing in these companies is worthwhile. According to market valuation, SMIC is the largest corporation in the Philippines. In a shoe store in Manila in the 1950s, Filipino-Chinese tycoon Henry C. started it. Subsidiaries of SM Investment are now some of the major companies in their respective industries. Additionally, the SMIC employed a framework to recognize possible risks to the organization or development goals and objectives, establish a plan for eliminating or lessening the effects of these risks, and specify the monitoring and evaluation procedures for their plan. In this case, it entails a process that includes event of risk detection, risk assessment, risk response, control actions, information and communication, and monitoring. In the year 2021, the firm was able to collaborate with joint ventures and other companies from their group to get benefits and income that had an impact on their statement of accounts. Additionally, the SMIC Enterprise Risk Management applies internal controls inside their divisions, and activities are taken to reduce the risk facing the organization, such as investment in technology and ongoing collaboration with its many stakeholders, whereby their system vulnerability assessment is properly carried out when it comes to technical risks to proactively discover and address their threats. In terms of the company's common stock, the parent company complies with the minimum public float as required by the PSE according to their annual reports from December 31, 2021 and 2020. Additionally, according to the Business World article, SMIC revealed that as of November 2022, the company's 9-month consolidated net income increased by 50% to 42.9 billion from 28.6 billion a year earlier due to higher economic activity. According to the President and CEO of SMIC, they were able to maintain growth momentum this quarter due to improved consumer sentiment and increased economic activity. With the addition of the Philippine Geothermal Production Company and profitable result across all of their invested companies, their portfolio investments have also started to play a significant role in the company's overall success. In conclusion, SMIC continues to look into and invest in high-growth companies that may strengthen group efficiencies and provide reliable cash flows with lucrative financial returns so investing in them is worthwhile. SMIC invests in industry leaders and emerging industries such as logistics, gaming and entertainment, food production, natural resources, student housing, and office buildings. Additionally, SMIC seeks the finest partners for all of its portfolio investments who are competent in the businesses, efficient in managing the risks they entail, and capable of generating above-average profits.